In a remote village nestled between the snow-capped peaks of Tibet, a young man named Guen embarked on an unexpected journey of self-discovery. Plagued by the incessant whisper of self-doubt and comparison with others, Guen sought solace in the silent, tranquil mountains, away from the scrutiny of society. With each step deeper into the rugged terrain, leaving behind the familiar rhythm of village life, his mind echoed with questions that had no answers, until fate intervened. One frosty morning, Gwen encountered Pema, a well-learned and confident traveler who spoke with an eloquence that both intrigued and intimidated him. Pema's polished manner and expansive knowledge cast a long shadow on Gwen's heart, seeding it with a sense of inadequacy. Their shared journey, which began with Pema extolling his academic debates and philosophical triumphs, soon became a test of Gwen's self-worth. Each tale of Pema's accomplishments drew Gwen deeper into introspection, amplifying his internal dialogue of self-judgment. Yet it was the blizzard that swept over them 3 days into their journey that would alter Gwen's path forever. As visibility vanished, the only sound to guide them was the distant ringing of a bell, leading them to a remote sanctuary, an isolated monastery whose walls had braved countless winters. Inside, luminous with the glow of devotion, awaited a venerable lama revered for his insight and spiritual clarity. Pema approached the lama first, eager to engage on esoteric topics he had mastered from volumes of Buddhist teachings. Instead of reciprocal discourse, the lama demonstrated a lesson through silence, a teacup brimming over, illustrating Pema's burdened mind, saturated with knowledge, yet devoid of the humility to absorb new insights. As the wise man's gaze turned to Gwen, the young seeker found himself wrestling with the emptiness he felt within. What he sought was not mere knowledge, but the profound wisdom that transcends learnedness. "Return at dawn," said the Lama, recognizing the fledgling spark of genuine curiosity within Gwen's heart. That night, Gwen pondered deeply, insomnia blending with the bracing mountain breeze that rattled at the temple windows. By dawn, as instructed, he stood before the Lama once more. The Lama gestured silently towards a pool that mirrored the silver glow of a fading moon. "See the moon reflected there," the Lama mused, "attempt to grasp its form, and watch how quickly it dissolves." In that reflection, Gwen perceived the futility of his pursuit of validation, the transience of self-worth anchored to others' perceptions. The young man's heart resonated with an understanding, like a bell tolling in the quiet serenity of the dawn, awakening him to the actuality of being present. As days passed, he remained at the monastery, cloistered in silence, the echo of the mountains a teacher in their own right. The turmoil that once clutched at his chest began to settle, the incessant need for approval and comparison slowly fading. On the final day of his retreat, as he descended the mountain, Gwen carried with him not the coveted accolades of the worldly, but an invaluable peace, a quietude of spirit, akin to the still water that finally reflects the full, unmarred moon. Back in the village, Gwen's serenity was palpable, a quiet strength bound not by achievement, but by an understanding of his own intrinsic worth. People noticed the change, seeking guidance from someone who had once been like them, driven by the same relentless quest for recognition. One night, a young monk visited Gwen, asking, "How can I find the peace you possess?" Gwen simply pointed to the sky. "Observe the moon," he said softly. "It neither compares nor competes. It shines regardless. So should we." Many came to learn from him, and with each quiet exchange of wisdom, Gwen reaffirmed his lesson, that true contentment comes not from acknowledgement or comparison, but from embracing the essence of one's own presence. And so, the teaching of the wise Lama perpetuated, infinitely enduring like the moonlit reflection on the water, calmly offering the wisdom of being to those who searched earnestly for it.